Hi guys, sorry, momentary technical difficulty. This is Gila. I'm an advisor at 19th Amendment, and I am also serving as today's host for a really special interview that we're doing live from Austin at Coalition House. We rented this awesome house. We have an awesome mom in the corner. We have Marcelo from Mindsmack producing this for us. We have this beautiful house with our awesome guests, Sloane and Felix.
Hello.
And we're going to hand the phone over to their lovely mom. And she's going to give you guys behind-the-scenes access of an exclusive interview we're doing for a later released episode and digital series that will feature 19th Amendment, an incredible online platform that's creating on-demand fashion. So it's a pleasure to meet you both. From the founders of 19th Amendment, Amanda, CEO, and Gemma, COO. I've heard wonderful things about both of you, and I know you guys are soon releasing a new collection on the 19th Amendment platform. Yeah. So I wanted to hear a little bit from both of you. Sloane, I've been told before coming here that you're a little bit of a child design prodigy, and given the name, this is your 5th collection, but you've never been formally trained, which is amazing. So tell us a little bit about like your upbringing. How did you decide to go into fashion and design, and the process of your collection?
Totally. So we grew up mostly homeschooled in the small, tiny town of Athens, Texas, which there's not a lot to do there. It's a great town, but definitely leaves a lot of space for exploration and creativity. So we were in theater growing up as well, and kind of the costume room was kind of like this magical place to me. I could spend days in there, and so I kind of got involved helping out with costumes when I could, and just like mending things or picking things out eventually as time went on, and that kind of I guess kind of sparked it. But when you were, we were 12.
Was this the Katy Perry?
Yeah.
And I was 12, yeah.
We won a dance contest to meet Katy Perry.
Yeah, it's a little ridiculous, but it's okay.
Yeah.
I grew up dancing, love dance.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so she was coming to Dallas on her like Candyfornia tour or whatever. And so like 2 days before the show, we get an email that Felix won and that we were gonna meet her. And so we were like, well, we have to wear something. Like we can't, like, we have to like candyfy ourselves. So we went to Goodwill and like then went and just bought like all this candy and like cut out the packaging and all that kind of thing. And I made this dress out of Pop Rocks packaging. So it was just like the solid dress, and then you
I had
made
like a hat that was kind of a peacock made out of Twizzlers, and there were like peacock feathers and peppermint eyes and all this stuff.
So we like go in to meet her, and she's like, oh my gosh, take that off, I want it. And I was like, oh my gosh, if I could, I totally would. I can't. And so then from then on, it kind of just like sparked this little challenge for us. Whenever we would go to concerts in Dallas, we'd like make something to wear. And so I went to go see Lady Gaga when I was 15, and I made this dress. It ended up being my finale dress from my first collection, but it's made out of Walmart bags. There are like 600 on there, and it's this huge like puff of a dress. And so that was really fun, and that kind of started it, I guess. So I was just making things for myself, and then
Has anyone at Walmart ever seen this dress?
We've told a few cashiers about it when they were stealing huge ones.
You should tag them in this post and see if they find it.
I know, we'd like self-check and like 50 bags.
So cool.
Well, you can't even get plastic here in Austin anymore.
Yeah,
so
they're outlawed, so
gotta go to the country for that.
But so yeah, and then my mom had heard about Austin Fashion Week, and it was like the day before the deadline to submit, and she was like, oh, you should submit to like, they were taking applications for capsule collections to show like 3 pieces. And so I was like, okay, if for some crazy reason they picked me, I have 3 pieces that I've worn to concerts that I could show. So I submitted, and they were like, hey, we want you to show like a full 12-piece collection. Amazing. And I was like, whoa, okay,
Like 2
I'll
weeks.
try. Yeah, it was like a few weeks before,
So cool.
and it was crazy. So I made like 6 pieces to add to the pieces that I had, and kind of tried to put together this collection. And so that just happened, and then they asked me to show. They do Fashion by Dallas as well, and that was in September, and so I did that. And then I was asked to show in New York last February, so that was my 3rd collection, and then I've shown all over the place since then, but it's kind of just like into something that I didn't know.
Amazing.
No, could happen.
So you guys were referencing being super young when this started, but how old are you guys now?
Yeah, I'm 21.
That's amazing.
I'm 19, so.
Amazing.
And
So-
I feel old at 19.
I know, me too.
You guys got plenty of time ahead of you. You're making me feel old, but it's okay.
No.
I love it. I know. So, Felix, I know you do a lot of creative projects both together, but we'd love to hear a little bit about kind of your side. I know there's a big part of music.
Sloane and I have been making music videos for like 4 years, however long for people. And I animate, I draw animations, and we do like a little bit of After Effects and that kind of stuff. And I also do all of the fonts on her pieces, since a lot of them have lots of like words or.
He's like a font master.
Like your second collection had a lot of drawings and like illustrations and stuff on them.
That's so cool.
So that has always been something that interested me. I've always drawn and stuff. So it was just kind of a natural fit to fit into your stuff and then what we do together.
Yeah, it's perfect. I can't draw at all, and so it's like, we fit together.
So do you feel like that helps though with the design process and also the music videos? Do you feel like the music inspires your fashion or vice versa? And if you could talk a little bit how you guys got into music videos or maybe the first artist that asked you to do a music video? I would love to hear about that.
So music is definitely a huge inspiration to me and in my collections. I mean, pretty much. I mean, from the beginning with my first collection being pieces that I actually wore to concerts.
They were like super directly inspired.
Yeah, super direct. And so I love to incorporate like lyrics that I like, or just when I listen to music, I see this whole kind of just a story unfold, and so that will usually like spark an idea of like, oh, maybe like in this universe over here, like this is what people look like and whatever. And so that it's a huge inspiration to me. The first music video that we made, I'm trying to remember.
Well, we did the Ballad of Little Jane.
Yeah, for a project.
But that wasn't like
true.
directly for Yako.
Yeah, that was for this artist called he's named Yako Gardner. He's from the Netherlands. He's amazing. But it was a project for school, and it was just kind of like for fun. But I'm trying to think after that.
Carrie.
Oh, Carrie. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Carrie Ashley Hill.
In Brooklyn.
Yeah, she's a Brooklyn.
But she's from Dallas.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's amazing. We met her, weirdly, at a Yako Gardner concert in Brooklyn. And it was at Baby's All Right. I'm sure you've been there in Williamsburg. And she was standing outside, and we were kind of dressed up, I guess. And she was like, oh, like, y'all look cute. And we just got to talking, and we were like, no way, like, we're from Athens, and she was like, I used to go to Athens every summer for the Black Eyed Peas Festival, and like, it was crazy. And so she's an amazing singer-songwriter. Her husband is in Caveman, the band, and she asked us to do a music video we shot out in Athens. That was like 2 years ago, I guess.
I forgot that was like the first.
Yeah, that was like the first.
See, this is why it's fun to do this. You guys get to like unravel, the process. So we would love maybe for a soundbite, and it may be hard for people on the Facebook Live to see, but you guys should all stay tuned and come back to the 19th Amendment Facebook page or website, and we'll release some really cool videos. But we wanted to play you a little soundbite of Felix's music video, and he hand draws all these as he describes. So this one, how do I pronounce that?
Yeah, it's for Calliope Music.
Calliope.
Yes,
amazing.
and they're an awesome band. That is amazing.
So it may be hard to see, but let me go full screen just for a second. These are all graphics that were hand drawn live. And you guys said this band won Best of South by last year.
That's the Austin Music Awards.
Best new band at the Austin Music Awards last year. With Felix is awesome.
Well, they're great. They're amazing.
So cool. Yeah, they have beautiful voices. How do you decide what to draw?
Well, with this one, it was a really loose outline, and that was nice, because I could just kind of, like they said, like bullet points to what they wanted to happen in the plot. And then they had a few requests of things to be in the parade. Yeah. But then other than that, it just, I kind of let it like flow out.
I love this sequence where she's like walking down. Alright, well, we're gonna pause this, but you guys can also go to Felix's Vimeo page
Yes,
or
it's
Vimeo
under
channel.
Lenz Twins.
Lenz Twins, Lenz Twins, Twinz, and he has other videos that he's created, which are amazing.
Some new ones on the way that aren't on there yet.
Yeah. We have
So
like
cool.
4 in the making right now.
So, I guess, would you ever do menswear inspired by Felix? I feel like you have your own, both of you have your own awesome styles, but is that on the radar at all? Or do you feel like you gravitate towards women's lines for yourself?
Yeah, well, Felix has always been my fit model. Like sample size. Like, but I've definitely, he always walks for me, and I try to have either some more kind of androgynous pieces, like we go either way, or t-shirts. I've done some t-shirts recently.
Cool.
And I thought about menswear. I'm gonna have a few like kind of coats in this collection that can kind of go either way, but
I feel like women's wear though, you're just like
wear,
very suited for that.
I like dresses. I like
Yeah.
It can be so many things. I mean, menswear can too, but it's gonna take a while.
And I feel like I don't know, anyone can wear these pieces, like a man or a woman.
So on the music front, I know when you guys got here, we talked a little bit before the interview, and you guys were also telling me that you have your own blog, which is amazing. So we can zoom in on this, but tell us a little bit about your blog, because you guys have so many things that are kind of interwoven.
Thank you. Yeah, a few years ago, we started.
What's it called?
It's called Allumer.
Allumer.
It's French for like to turn on. So we're hoping to like.
ALLUMER.
Yeah, to like turn on people to kind of maybe music they haven't heard before, or kind of new concepts. And so yeah, it kind of just started because we grew up around music. Our parents had a venue in Athens, and so that's just kind of always, we've loved going to concerts and things like that. So we were like, oh, we should maybe like turn this into something.
Yeah, it kind of gives us like a reason to be there and a purpose.
Yeah, it's fun, and then to help be able to like tell people about it. So like we interview a lot of artists and cover like live shows and things like that. And yeah, it's just I love sharing music that maybe people haven't heard before. And that really
if we like it, we would hope that other people would. And if somebody's not being heard or seen.
Yeah, and there's so much like independent music right now that's like amazing. That, like,
How do you guys find it? I mean, you're obviously in this creative capital of the U.S., but how do you guys discover new music?
You find a lot of stuff all the time. How do you find it?
Or what's your favorite sites for discovering music?
I don't really use any, like, I don't read, like, Pitchfork or like, anything like that. I don't know, a lot of it just kind of naturally bubbles up. I mean, through Facebook and through people we know, sometimes people will post about a friend of theirs or things like that, and then just bands that I follow that then occasionally are like, hey, like, we really like this band, you should check them out.
Do you use like Discovery on Spotify or SoundCloud?
Sometimes, I have Spotify. Sometimes their Discovery, like, I don't know, I feel like it's like,
iffy at times.
Yeah, it's not really, but there occasionally, there are some bands that I've found through Spotify that I really like, so it can be helpful. Yeah, you just gotta dig for it and find it.
So you have your own website, This Is Sloane, and what are your handles? You're at This Is Sloane on Instagram?
Yeah, on everything.
So you guys should follow her, because it's awesome. But what's really exciting is at South by Southwest this weekend for Interactive, you're launching a new collection on 19thAmendment.com. And it's not live yet, so we're giving you the behind-the-scenes preview, but I think it goes live tomorrow. At what time?
Oh gosh, in the morning.
Probably like 10 a.m.
Probably like 10.
Cool. So early tomorrow morning,
approximately 10
you guys will have direct access for her pre-sale for her new collection. And you guys can also just see her process and her music and past collections on her website, This Is Sloane. But we wanted to open up also 19thAmendment.com for viewers who maybe this will be your first collection where you're shopping. And if you go to the website, you guys can watch some awesome videos and releases that we recently had at New York Fashion Week and browse the current collections, but stay tuned for hers. And if we want, maybe I'll get up and kind of get out of the way, but we'd love for you to show. She brought you guys garments that we can check out.
Yes.
And then you guys should also see what she's wearing, because her outfit's amazing.
Do you need me to like be in the rack?
Sure, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I can. I'm I'm gonna take over the Facebook Live for a second.
So these are the pieces that will be available for pre-order. The full runway collection is gonna debut in April, and so there'll be like 20 pieces, but these are kind of the early access pieces you can get your hands on. So
Amazing.
yeah, so it's just these 3 fun little, I don't know, kind of like 60s
Totally.
inspired mini dresses that are just like super fun, and you can dress up or dress
How do you
down.
embroider the text on there?
Yeah, I embroider it by hand.
That's
So
beautiful.
if you order one, yeah, I'll be doing all of this myself. I'll be embroidering.
So
it.
cool. You'll get a custom embroidered piece from the collection. I love that
Yeah,
cape. That cape is
thank you.
awesome.
So yeah, this collection is kind of like these girls who were like, with all the craziness in the world, they were like, hey, we're just gonna like flee and run away and like find our own world. So whether that's like in space somewhere or like another dimension within their minds, like yeah, it's just kind of like these runaways who are like in search of something more, I guess.
Oh my god, I love it.
So
I was given a space dress. Well, I feel like space-inspired dress by the 19th Amendment team to maybe wear this weekend.
oh, awesome.
Because, yeah, it's also the Jewish holiday of Purim where people dress up.
Yeah.
And I was like, I kind of want to go out to an event tonight in a rockin' 19th Amendment outfit. And they gave me, like, I'll show it to you after, but like a blue dress that's like
Ooh,
space
cool.
and cut out stars.
That's
Which could be really
amazing.
fun.
Yeah.
Well, if you're willing, we would love to talk also just for a quick moment on the Facebook Live, and then we'll finish our off-screen interview with their lovely mother. If you want to join me here on the chairs, do one of you guys want to hold for me? We're kind of doing this rogue.
Let's see what it can.
So, what's your name, first of all?
I'm Catherine Lenz.
Amazing. And you are the mother of these lovely, lovely kids, soon, I guess, young adults.
Yes, I will have to stop calling them kids.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
So they mentioned that they're homeschooled. I would love to just hear from you. Like, Austin's such a creative city. The process of homeschooling your kids, and it seems like you've given them so much license to be creative, which
Well,
is
it
amazing.
actually takes a village for sure. There were limits, to my knowledge in the areas that they were really drawn to. I have a film degree, but they surpassed me by the time they were about 9 and 11 years old. But out in Athens, Texas, where they grew up, where the majority of their schooling took place, it was just so cool how, when the student was ready, a teacher appeared. There would be somebody that would emerge in the community that all of a sudden had moved to Athens from LA and had been in the film industry, or just all these crazy things. And so it was really cool just networking with people in the community and finding people to impart knowledge to them on certain things. Obviously, there's a certain amount of core that you kind of have to get out of the way, but one of the really cool things about the way that they train themselves really is, by a certain age, they could just jump into that field and immerse themselves instead of having to check this box off and blah, blah, blah. So we started coming to Athens, as I mentioned earlier, to you, to be involved with the Austin School of Film.
Austin. Yeah.
To Austin, excuse me, the two A cities, when they were really young, and that played a really big role, as well as a theater back in their small town of Athens.
That's amazing. So as you've seen Sloane's evolution through her collections, what's most exciting to you as you kind of see the growth and the progress?
Watching them work together is a beautiful thing, whether it's in music videos, film, fashion, just daily life. I mean, it's just incredible to see these two people that hardly have to verbally communicate. I mean, they just get each other, and that's been incredibly cool. But then just seeing her, take risks with things and just put them out there and do them, and how well they've been received. And
So can you tell us a little bit about that? Like, what's been the reception and in the community and like with your family?
Yeah,
and just people
yeah.
who've known them for a long time,
I
or even
guess
new people.
really everyone that's known y'all for a long time kind of knew, could see these things even before I could see them coming into full power, I guess, if you will. But yeah, it's just cool. It's almost like it's been written in the stars from the beginning. And each day now things are coming just literally out of the ether that are like, okay, wow, we used to be surprised. We would be like, oh, wow. And not that we're not amazed anymore, but we're learning to trust life and trust that process. And that when you put yourself in that position, you know, oh, Vogue emailed. Okay, cool. Well, let's
That's
go that way or
Thank you.
whatever. And so, yeah, just to ride the wave. I mean,
Totally.
truly.
Just be open to whatever comes your way.
Yeah, and the community, even in the little town where we were, as much as we say, oh, it's a small town, blah, 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 it's filled with an undercurrent of really cool people that,
I've never been, but I've heard Athens is an amazing, amazing place. And music, there's also.
well, it's Athens, Texas. So,
Yeah.
No.
no.
Athens, Georgia.
Well,
Yeah, everyone
everybody
does.
thinks
Yeah.
that because who's heard of Athens, Texas? Sorry, but it's really tiny, but it does have a musical history, actually. The little square there has had like an old fiddlers reunion for almost 90 years, and a lot of really cool esoteric types have been out there for many, many years, and they're kind of under, you know, the status quo, if you will, but really cool group of people that just tight-knit and have been very encouraging from the get-go, and that made a big difference.
I love that. So what do you see in their future? And I know it's hard to predict. But
I
see
literally
just-
veer from putting a box around anything anymore,
I love
and
that.
that's been something I've had to learn to do because I always want to, okay, what's next, and da-da-da-da. But I just want them to be happy and do what they were put on the planet to do, and whatever that means, it will be. You know, I know they'll always remain close, and that's probably top of the list.
Aw, I love that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for
Thank
joining
you.
us today.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
thank you, our viewers. And maybe we'll bring you guys back up here just to
Yeah.
say goodbye. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank
Thanks,
you.
Lenz.
Okay.
Still happening.
But yeah, I don't know if we have any live viewers who are watching and if you can see the chat, but if anyone's online and wants to tweet at us at 19th Amendment or at This Is Sloane or at me at Gila Roz, I can grab my phone, but we can hang out for a few minutes and try and answer one or two live questions, which I love to do during live broadcasts.
Yeah.
The beauty of the internet. And if we don't get questions, we can say goodbye, but encourage you guys to stay tuned. In the next 30 minutes, we're actually heading to downtown Austin into the heart of South by Southwest, which is a festival happening this weekend. It's the interactive part, and we're going to this Dell and Google Innovation Lounge, discussing with really exciting people in the industry kind of elements of design and inspiration and supporting really incredible young artists like yourselves. So if you guys want to tune in, we'll probably have Sloane do a little bit of live coverage there and meet the Dell team and some of the speakers. So please feel free to join us. I don't see any questions coming in. It's a little, it's 11, but it is a Saturday. So for those watching us, we appreciate it.
It may be asleep right now.
Yes. But yes, I see Stacy and a few others. Well, anyway, we thank you all for tuning in,
Yes.
and we will
Thank
see
you.
you in a little bit.